Hello students, in this video I will show you how to answer a question from the probability distribution lesson. This question says a local bakery has determined the probability distribution for the number of cheesecakes that they sell in a given day. This table summarizes that information for us. There is one probability missing. So the first question says, what is the probability of selling 15 cheesecakes in a given day? That is this missing number over here. To figure that number out, we know since this is a probability distribution, then the sum has to be 1. And in this case, the sum is 0.68. So to figure this number out, we're going to say this is equal to 1 minus the sum, which is 0.68. So the answer is going to be 0.32. So this answer here is 0.32. Now that we have all of the probabilities, we can figure out the rest of the probabilities here. So let me erase this. So we figured this is 0.32. The second probability, what is the probability of selling at least 10 cheesecakes? That means the probability of selling 10 cheesecakes or 15 cheesecakes or 20 cheesecakes. And since we know this is a probability distribution and we're going to add the probabilities of 10, the probability of 15, and the probability of 20. Since these are mutually exclusive events, they can't happen at the same time. We're going to use the addition rule and we're not going to worry about subtracting the probability when they happen all together. So this will be equal to the probability of selling 10 cheesecakes plus the probability of selling 15 cheesecakes, plus the probability of selling 20 cheesecakes. The answer is going to be 0.95 or 95%. The next question, what is the probability of selling 5 to 15 cheesecakes? That's selling 5 or 10 or 15 cheesecakes. So again, since those mutually exclusive events, we're going to add these together. The answer is going to be the probability of selling 5 plus the probability of selling 10 plus the probability of selling 15. The answer is going to be 58% or 0.58. The next question says, what is the probability of selling 25 cheesecakes? You notice that the number 25 is not in our table, and thus the probability of selling 25 cheesecakes is impossible. So the probability here is going to be 0. The next question says, give the expected number of cheesecakes sold in a day using the discrete probability distribution. The value is equal to the average because that is what we expect on the long run. So to compute the average, we know that the formula for the average is we multiply each number by the probability of that number, and then we add everything together. So the average is, this is equal to the first number times the probability of the first number plus the second number times the probability of the second number plus the third number times the probability of the third number plus the fourth number times the probability of the fourth number, which is 0.32 plus the last number times the probability of the last number, and the average here is going to be 15.4. So the expected number of cheesecakes sold in a day using this discrete probability distribution is 15 cheesecakes. Next, we want to find the probability of selling at most 10 cheesecakes. At most, 10 cheesecakes means either 0 or 5 or 10. So this is equal to the probability of selling 0 cheesecakes plus the probability of selling cheesecakes plus the probability of selling 10 cheesecakes. No more than that. So the probability in this case is 27%. This is how you're going to answer the questions related to discrete probability distributions. I hope this video helped you, and I will see you in a different one.